channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. Welcome to the San Diego vlog. We are here for a long weekend. I'm so excited. I've never been to San Diego before. I've actually never been to Southern California in general, like LA, Orange County, none of those places. I've only ever been to San Francisco and I've been there twice. So I'm really excited to see what Southern California has in store for us. We're staying in the downtown area. I'll show you guys the view in a second. We're staying at the Manchester Grand Hyatt, I think is what it's called, directly in the Seaport area. Like we can literally see the Seaport shops from our window. It's actually a really gorgeous view. Let me show you guys really quickly. This is our view from the hotel room. It's actually insane. It's so pretty. I love that you can see the water, and then those are the Seaport shops. And then the hotel has a really nice pool, which is great. That's been busy literally every hour since we've been here. There were people even in it at like 9 a.m. this morning, which is crazy to me. We've had a pretty leisurely morning. Kim is wrapping up work, which is who I'm here with. She was wrapping up work this morning and I had a summer Friday, which worked out perfectly. So I actually went for a walk along the water and like went through the Seaport Village. I got coffee at Malibu Cafe, I think is what it's called. I feel like that's the typical California coffee shop or like breakfast stop. I feel like I've seen that before. It was good. The latte was very expensive. Don't love the California prices so far, but if that's the only issue that we have, then I'll take it. Got an acai bowl and now we came back and I just got ready for the day. I think we're gonna go up and spend the day in La Jolla, which is a neighborhood that we both really want to see. When I was looking up recommendations for San Diego, I feel like the #1 neighborhood recommendation was La Jolla. They have the La Jolla seals up there. There's apparently cute beaches, shopping, little cafes and stuff. There's a specific cafe that I really want to go to, which I don't know if we'll hit today or tomorrow, but it's called Hermosa Surf Shop. So if you're on Instagram or Pinterest or honestly any form of social media, you've probably seen the surf shop before. It's gonna be a pretty basic stop, but I need to see it for my own eyes. And they have like smoothies and other cute things in there, so I feel like it'll be worth the stop. But that's kind of the plan for the day. I just wanted to quickly intro this video because I didn't start it this morning like I was supposed to. So I hope you guys enjoy this San Diego vlog. I'm really excited to not only show you guys around, but like see it for myself. I'm gonna do a little outfit of the day. It's actually a little chilly here. Maybe it's not chilly now that the sun comes out. Maybe we'll sweat in this, but I'm wearing these jeans from Fashion Pass. I actually really like them. I'm considering keeping them because I don't own a pair of white jeans in my wardrobe this year. I got rid of all of them. This top is new from Target. It's like a little crochet tank top. I don't know. Bag, 112s. Flip-flops. I literally couldn't even tell you where these are from, and I think I got them in like high school, so we're still rocking with them. But this is the outfit for California. I feel like a very beachy gal. We just came to the Sunset Cliffs for sunset. Duh. We got here a little bit early, around like 6:20 to beat the crowd. We wanted to get a secured nice spot. We also brought like towels to sit on and sweaters to put on because it's chilly, but we're really hoping that the sunset decides to pop off because right now we can't even see the sun because of the clouds. So fingers crossed that it's a good one. We did La Jolla earlier, then we came back to the hotel and walked around the Seaport Village, which is right by the hotel. We've had a long day, honestly, but after this, we're hoping the sunset pops off, and then after this, I think we're gonna have a chill evening. We're probably gonna go get dinner somewhere, get some drinks, ice cream, because obviously we're at the beach, you have to get ice cream. That is the current plan. Let's go set up our spot, secure it.
Woo! Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
You heard it here first. haven't updated the vlog since we went to Sunset last night, which was a little bit of a bust. It really didn't pop off the way that we had hoped it would pop off. And then after that, we went and got ice cream at this place called Scoops. We've gotten it 2 nights in a row. It's honestly so good. And then after that, we went to this restaurant in the top of the hotel called Top of the Hyatt and got a drink. And then we went to bed. Honestly, it was a pretty early night. We were in bed by like 10:30, I think.
Yep.
And now we're headed to the zoo because we essentially got bullied into going to the zoo. Not actually, but we weren't planning on going to the zoo because ticket prices are like insane, but every single person that we've talked to has told us that we need to go to this zoo. So we got bullied into going to the zoo because we feel like we're missing out on something if we don't go, even though it was really expensive, so I hope it's worth it. So that's where we're headed. Right now it's 8:54 in the morning, and the zoo is actually pretty close to our hotel. It's only a 10-minute drive. We're doing that. I'm also cracking open a little breakfast plate. It's a weird hodgepodgey breakfast, but it was all I could find in the moment that was gluten-free. I hope it doesn't smell bad. Time, I kid you not, within the last 24 hours that I've had the hiccups, and once they start, I can't stop, so I'll just have to edit them out. We just got back from the zoo. It is 1:30 now, so we spent a good portion of the morning. We got there at 9 and left at 12:30, so we spent like 4 hours there. And honestly, I totally see why people say that you need like honestly 4 to 5 hours, because I feel like we didn't even walk the entirety of the zoo. We walked probably like 70% of the zoo and then took the bus tour around to see the rest of it. And then by the time the bus tour ended, we both hit a wall and just decided that it was time to have a pool day. So we ended up getting tacos at this place called Roxy's Tacos, I think. It was really good. It was in a very interesting part of downtown, but the tacos themselves were good. So I would say for the tacos, it was worth it to go, but the downtown area just didn't really have a lot. It just like the taco shop kind of felt random in my opinion. Just changed into bathing suits and are gonna go try to find a lounger by the pool. I don't know if I realized that this hotel was like the pool was the place to be, but looking out our window there's literally no spots down there, so we're just gonna pray that we can find one. Let's go down, try to find a lounger, fingers crossed. We're hoping that people with kids like are gonna want to put their kids down for nap time soon, so loungers will come up. It's also like pretty late into the afternoon, like I feel like 1:30, 2 o'clock is like kind of late. Here's to hoping it works out in our favor. It's our last day here in San Diego. I'm sad to be leaving. I actually really liked this city, and honestly just Southern California, a lot more than I thought I would. I knew I would like it just because like I've heard of the vibe. This is like kind of my vibe. Chill, casual, beachy. I don't know, I liked everything about it. But our flights are not until later. My flight isn't until 4 p.m. and then Kim's flight isn't until 9 p.m. She's taking a red-eye back to Newark. So we have at least like half of the day to go and explore. Yesterday we did the zoo, and our plan for after the zoo was actually to do Balboa Park, which it's all in that area, but we were so tired after the zoo and just like from walking around that no part of us wanted to walk around Balboa Park, so we're doing that today. Since we have a half day, we figured it was like the perfect activity because we don't really have enough time to go to the beach or anything because I have to return the rental car at like 1:30, 1:45 and head to the airport around that time. So we didn't really have time to like do a full beach day, and I didn't want to be grimy on the airplane and she didn't want to be grimy on the airplane, so we kind of came up with this plan to do Balboa Park, and then we'll probably get like lunch or something after, and then we will be on our way. So that's sort of the plan for the day. I feel like this vlog has been a little bit hodgepodgey all over the place, but it's because we have been on the go and trying to explore as much as possible in the little time that we've had here. But I feel like we hit all of the really big touristy things. Like we went to La Jolla, which was a big thing that I wanted to do. That was a cool area. We went to Mission Beach, Pacific Beach, which is all kind of one area, Ocean Beach, but we did Ocean Beach because we went to the Sunset Cliffs every single night. It's all like kind of the same area. What else did we do? Did the zoo. We did a little bit of shopping here and there. We did like the Seaport Village, which is another recommendation that I had from people that I know had been to San Diego. We didn't do Coronado Island. I don't really know what there is to do on Coronado Island. I think it's a military base, so I think that you can take a ferry and like tour it, but I feel like that's also fine if we save that for another trip here. Like I didn't really feel a huge desire to go to Coronado Island. I could see it from the window. I know that there are a few beaches like above La Jolla that a lot of people rave about. We didn't make it there. So there are a few things that I would definitely come back and do, but I feel like we hit all the main points of San Diego, which was the goal for this trip because I'd never been and I wanted to see what it was all about. I wanted to see why everyone hypes it up, and I feel like I get it. A few things that surprised me about San Diego. One is the temperature here. I feel like it didn't get above 75, 76 degrees the entire time we were here, which apparently is like the average temperature in San Diego during the summer is like an average of 70s. If it goes above 70, considered like hot, like a hot summer. So I thought that that was interesting. I didn't expect California to be cool. I expected to get here and kind of sweat my butt off, but I feel like it's a very mild temperature here, which is why people probably like it, because you're not sweating, but you're also not freezing, and I feel like the temperature stays consistent throughout the year. So this is like what you can expect for the most part throughout the entire year. And I didn't expect for it to be as gloomy as it has been. It's definitely very gloomy every single morning. Like I'm looking outside the window now and it's very cloudy, and then it clears up around late morning, mid-afternoon, and then the clouds roll in at night. The first night that we were here, we were blessed to have like such a beautiful sunset, and then the second two nights that we were here, I just feel like we did not get a sunset at all because it was so cloudy, which I don't know if that's the norm or if we're just here during a weird season, but I didn't expect it to be so cloudy because I feel like I've heard the phrase sunny San Diego, and I just feel like it's been anything but sunny during the morning and the evenings, but the afternoons are definitely sunny. I got a little burnt the first full day that we were here. Because of that, I bought sunscreen because you won't catch me getting fried. So those are two things that definitely shocked me. I don't know if anything else was like super surprising. Oh, the parking. If you're coming to San Diego and you rent a car, just be prepared to spend 30 minutes wherever you go looking for parking. Parking is an actual nightmare here. We went to Little Italy last night, and that was maybe the worst parking situation that we've had since we've been here. I just eventually like handed over the keys to valet the car because I gave up. The streets were just packed full of cars. There were too many people. It was a crazy situation, but like even when you go to the beach, the parking is pretty packed. There just doesn't seem to be enough street parking for the amount of cars that are in the area, and I didn't see too many like parking garages around, or if there were parking garages or parking lots, they were like $25 for an hour or two. It was literally insane. That was like, I guess another thing that surprised me was how bad the parking is, but you need a car to get around if you want to go to the beach and stuff. If you're staying downtown, you probably don't need a car. Everything is pretty walkable, or you could just Uber, but like if you plan to venture out, a car is definitely needed in my opinion, and it just sucks because you're gonna battle parking the whole time. Those were a few things that surprised me, but I could overlook those three things for the city itself because the city was really cool and I really enjoyed our time here. It's kind of a little bit of a rundown, an update. We are getting ready now, like I said, to go to Balboa Park to see what that's all about and then get lunch, and then head to the airport. So I need to continue getting ready, and I probably will see you guys at the parks.